Hey everyone, this is the Generac 3800-watt dual-fuel portable inverter generator, and it's exactly the kind of backup power you want when the lights go out or you're off-grid. But let me explain why. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the dual-fuel part is huge. You can run it on regular gasoline or switch to propane with just a turn of a dial. That means if gas stations are closed during an outage, you've still got a reliable fuel source right in your backyard tank. I keep a small 20-pound propane cylinder hooked up and it runs for days without me ever touching the gas pump. The electric start is another game saver. No more yanking a pull cord in the dark or when it's freezing out. One push of the button and it fires right up, even after sitting for months. I tested it after a full winter in the garage and it started on the first try, no choke, no fuss. Quiet operation is something you really notice. At about 57 decibels, it's closer to a normal conversation than a roaring machine. I ran it outside my camper during a weekend trip and my neighbors never even knew I had a generator going. That's perfect for tailgating, camping, or just keeping the peace if you're running sensitive electronics like laptops or CPAP machines. Power quality is where inverter tech shines. Unlike old generators that can spike and fry your appliances, this one delivers clean, stable power that's safe for phones, TVs, and even small medical devices. I plugged in my wife's oxygen concentrator during a practice drill and it ran smooth as silk, no alarms, no shutdowns. Portability is built right in. At 94 pounds it's not featherweight, but the built-in handle and never flat wheels make it easy to roll from the garage to the backyard or down to the campsite. I've moved it across uneven grass more times than I can count and it still glides like it's on pavement. Fuel switching convenience is something you only appreciate when you need it. If I'm running low on gas, I flip the switch, plug in the propane hose, and keep going. No need to shut down, no need to reset, just seamless power. I keep a spare propane adapter in the truck too, so if I'm on a road trip and need a quick top-off, it's ready. Runtime is solid for the size. On gasoline you're looking at about 12 hours at a 25% load, which is perfect for overnight runs. If you're running just lights and a fridge, that's basically 2 nights without refueling. With propane, expect around 10 hours from a standard 20-pound tank. Not the longest runtime in the world, but for a generator this compact, it's more than enough for most situations. Now, it's not perfect. The propane hose isn't included, so you'll need to grab a standard 1/4 inch quick connect hose if you want to run off your big tank. Also, at 94 pounds, it's not something you're going to toss in the trunk for a quick fishing trip. You'll want a truck or at least a strong buddy to help load it. Pros and cons: it starts instantly, runs quietly, and handles sensitive electronics without a hiccup. The dual fuel flexibility is the real standout, especially during emergencies. On the downside, it's a little heavy for solo lifting and you'll need to buy a propane hose separately. All in all, if you want a reliable, quiet, and easy-to-use generator that won't break the bank or wake the whole neighborhood, this is the one to grab. Link is below if you want to check it out. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Generac 3800-watt dual-fuel portable inverter generator, gas and propane compatible, quiet operation, clean, stable power, great for home backup, camping, and RV use sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like portable power solution and convenient electric start actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement wear off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like Generac 3800-watt dual-fuel portable inverter generator, gas and propane compatible, quiet operation, clean, stable power, great for home backup, camping, and RV use usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.